Because people that don't want to experience Earl and the local population, they're missing the boat.
Hello. Congratulations. I'm proud of you doing this video editing.
Thanks.
Keep up the good work.
I just think that it's the kindness of strangers.
Mom and Dad just basically went over to distant shores.
While at Exuma Docks putting on supplies, we meet Erin and Dustin from Ohio, now cruising in the Bahamas.
So yeah, it's so awesome. It's amazing that you guys have really inspired a lot of people to do adventure and live different lives.
Our parents, of all people, would just see distant shores and be like, hey!
A few minutes later.
Roger. So, are you guys available for a quick chat on camera over?
Yeah, we would love to do that. Your place?
Ours.
That will be fine. I guess that's convenient. We don't have the dinghy in, so come on over.
Sounds good. See you in a bit. Cool. Let's go. Let's do it.
I was like, guys, we need to get ready. The second they're like, oh, you ready to talk on camera? We're all like, yeah, let's go. Bueno.
Hey, Dylan, eat your heart out. Hello?
So we really only got to meet Paul because Sheryl was out getting groceries. And Paul sat us down and asked us to tell our story.
Erin and I, when we were teenagers in college, we had a dream. We shared a dream that we always wanted to sail, and we wanted to sail the ocean. We always thought that it took this huge yacht, you retire,
a lot of wealth, you
spend a lot of money,
land life.
Yeah, you retire on top of a big pot of gold, or you sell everything you own and move on to a boat. Well, we started to discover you can actually do it with a very modest income, and what we discovered is most people are more hands-on, figure it out, do-it-yourself type, rather than super rich paying everybody to do everything.
All four of you are on this boat?
Yeah, it's an Albin Vega, it's 27 feet, and it's 8 feet beam.
It's cozy.
And it's the largest boat you can trailer.
You're all still friends.
Yeah, exactly. We still love each other.
We have a lot of purpose and a lot of meaning that comes from our life on land, but our life's mission statement is to increasingly connect with all life around us, and it's impossible to live on this planet without connecting to the ocean because there's so much of it. Right. So I was really just thrilled to meet them because I wanted to really thank them for having such an impact on our ability to do what we do. I mean, that has been, it's literally changed our lives. Like, we literally learned how to sail by watching YouTube channels. And I watched a lot of channels in detail, like the physics of sailing, you know, what the wind does, how it interacts with the sail, how it interacts with the boat, you know, points of sail, lots of stuff like that. But nobody really got down to the basics of things like what it looks like to have an anchor that is properly buried in the sand. And, you know, I'll never forget, there's this video where they literally go down and he does underwater photography of what it looks like to see that anchor dragging into the sand and burying, and what that looks like. I never knew what that was supposed to look like. Nobody was out there doing it. So just the kindness of strangers. They didn't know us from Adam, and they invited us on. They wanted to tell our story. It's just such a beautiful testament that, you know, people in this world are really good.
It was great meeting all of you.
Thank you.
Have a great time. Have a great cruise.
Thank you so much. You also.
Then we dinghied back to our tiny boat, which seemed a lot smaller.
I thought it was a lot of fun. It was very personal and nice.
Yeah, no, that was really cool, and I'm glad that, you know, he was very gracious to meet up with us, and yeah, it's really cool.
Meeting distant shores was awesome, but the real reason we were in Georgetown was to pick up Morgan's boyfriend, Logan.
Welcome to the Bahamas.
little different weather-wise. Here, Morgan and Logan and Dad are getting the tent set up, and the three of us kids are gonna stay in the tent tonight and chill out on land. It's gonna be my first night on land in like 2 months.
Unfortunately, there were lots of bugs.
Last night, in one word, sucked. We got rained on a little bit, so we were going back and forth between pulling the rain cover over, taking it off because we get too hot. While you do that, you get out, you get bitten, then you get sand in the tent, and then you get bugs in the tent, and it sucks.
And just when we thought we'd have to suck it up and deal with it, Earl, yet again, came to the rescue. Earl is the caretaker at Hog Key, a private island next to Long Island, and he asked Gregory, one of the owners of Hog Key, if we could set up the tent under their beachside gazebo. And without ever having met us, Greg let us stay.
Earl's letting us sleep under this gazebo, and we're on the beach, shaded. There's a breeze going, so that means no bugs, a beautiful view out the tent, and there's water right over there. Just when you think that people couldn't be more kind and more open or more giving, they're just like, here, let's kick it up a notch.
And kick it up, they did. Can you say, party?
This is such a nice place.
We've got Mitch coming over. We've got Earl coming over, all on Pat's boat. So this boat belongs to Patrick Harris, who lives in Long Island, New York, and Long Island, Bahamas. Pat used to be a writer for the Associated Press, and he now runs a charter service aboard his 100-year-old ship, Ventura. So we're hanging out on Pat's boat, talking, having fun, and then Dad and Earl just spring up and go after this big old fish that they saw on the side of the boat. And after that, all hell broke loose.
Hey! Hey, it's right here! Right here!
Look at that.
Oh my gosh! Woo! They're such characters. Earl doesn't stop fishing, and Dad's just right okay with it. Holy moly! You got that?
I got that.
This is the first one that he caught. This is the first one, which this is a definite eater.
Yeah, that's a gray snapper.
And then there's this one.
Oh my gosh, that's huge! They've caught 2 horseye jacks and 1 gray snapper. 2 gray. No! You just got one! No way. No way. Alright, so update. As of 7:30, there's 2 horseye jacks and 2 gray snappers. We are on 5 fish now. It's insane.
After a shark broke their fishing line, they finally came in and ate some food. And on our way back to the tent, we encountered a little friend. Before we had to take Logan back to Georgetown, we all spent one last day together.
Hey.
Hi.
While we were waiting for everyone else to arrive, Earl showed us around his beautiful home.
Never walked the street light. Oh, in my mind you were one, a rare kind, always dancing on your own.
Walking around Earl's place reminded us of home. He surrounds himself with animals and he built everything himself. It's clear to me how he and Dad hit it off right away.
There's so much that I feel like I can learn just from this one man. We could all be a little more open to other people who we don't know, give other people the benefit of the doubt. We can have more of a can-do attitude towards life. This is the place to be.
And we savored our last night together.
Up until 3 weeks ago, we were all strangers.
Yeah.
This interaction amongst us, I believe, is something that needs to be celebrated in the world around us. I just think that it's the kindness of strangers. And we agree on some things and disagree on some things, but it really doesn't matter. This is what I believe, is we can agree on one thing, is let's be kind to one another and share life. Share life.
Yeah.
There's so much going around about how bad people are and how divisive and everything. Our experience is that strangers in this world are kind. You know, my best advice is turn off the television and go out and talk to strangers and meet people and discover how much kindness is in this world, and be kind to one another. It's needed. Okay, I think. Yeah.
Something like that. What would be really off? Oh yeah. You're the pen mule. You're the pen cartel. Smuggling us our nice pens that we journal with.
Here's what you missed. Subscribe to the channel.